open anything until you get.
I might stay till like 1:30 at the latest.
Ultimate Dragnatic Utopia, right? What?
Oh, that one's not bad. That's actually a really good card.
Rank up Magic Cipher Ascension. During either player's main phase, target one Cipher, XYZ monster you control. Special summon from your extra one Cipher XYZ monster. I don't know what the fuck. I have no clue what this says.
Hey, man. What's going on? I thought you were running off to bed.
Why is this one shiny?
Oh,
That's a good one.
Thank you.
It just says R though, right?
Okay. That means it's rare.
Oh yeah. Sorry. My bad. Like I wanted to talk to you, but like at the same time, like when you explain, you ever had to explain someone to like play like a card game or like a board game?
Yeah, you seen this, man? On the street?
Like no offense, bless their soul, they just don't get it.
I'm trying to get it, bro.
Yeah, he is. I'm hearing him. He's like, I'm trying to get it. I know.
You will learn. This time we are the masters.
So are you seeing this?
Not yet. It hasn't popped up for me yet.
You have a good night. I'll talk to you in the morning, okay? Nice.
Mikey.
Yeah.
Are you seeing this?
Oh, I was on the phone, my bad.
There you go. Yeah, he's streaming all what he's getting for packs.
Why do I'm not in your stream. Where did I end up going?
He started a new one. Three level 5 monsters. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's got one where he's got to do or not 3 level 5 monsters, but like as a starter deck, he had to get like 5 dragon cards and then polymerization, some sort of polymerization. I was like, gosh damn, how am I supposed to summon that guy with that deck?
I got a deep eyes white dragon, which I never fucking use.
Where is his stream? Getting my butt kicked.
Oh, what is that?
Ooh, he got a magician. He got a pretty
dark magician?
Good.
Some sort of magician?
Go left. Keep going left.
Where's your live stream? Oh, you're right here. Getting my butt kicked.
Let's see. We can find that magician card. I want to read it. There's the Arcanite fucking magician assault mode.
Normal summon must be a special summon with assault mode activate. If there's a special summon, place 2 spell counters on it. Gain 1,000 for each spell counter. Oh, this card would be good for my pendulum deck. Because I have
what is this? Why it says ultra rare?
What's it called? In Neon cards. Basically, my pendulum deck is Enmion cards. Oh, you said that you wanted some sort of advice for your deck. By the way, this is not me being like whatever. I'm only doing it because you asked. I would say try to find something that you could bring out more cards, like onto the field.
Right.
Something to like call upon, like from the graveyard or deck.
Alright.
The only reason being is that you're able to actually create more of a strategy, like multiple strategies all at once if one doesn't pan out.
Right.
Alright, Keegan. Love you.
My man. Have a good one, man.
See you later.
Love you, Keegan.
You guys gotta teach me how to do this shit because I don't understand this stuff. Like
well, when you go to story mode too, I'm pretty sure like you'll start understanding.
And if
That
they give
too,
you,
they'll give you some starter decks.
and you can enhance those with the cards because once you complete the deck training, they'll unlock like special packs that you can buy through the gems that will boost your decks.
You also, like, the more you get your packs, you're gonna start to see cards that are kind of related to one another. You'll see it in the name. And then, like, as you're... Basically, you have to get, like, multiples of... Not the same card, but, like, cards that are, like, from the same starter pack.
Whoa.
And as you get that, you'll start to realize what type of deck you're gonna possibly want to create. Right now, like I said, you're working with that Cybernetics, whatever, master, or that master deck that they gave you, and you know you can use those type of cards and maybe dragon cards because I think they're dragons.
On the plus side, though, what he also can do. Oh.
He's got that card that you just used, I think. Isn't that the one that you just had?
Oh, he has Masterpiece, the True Dragon Slayer. Ooh, that's a naughty card. I would say it would. Okay, Chris, if you were in D&D, what's the first thing you would go to for your character?
What do you mean?
What would be your like character for D&D?
It depends on what I want to play.
Okay, so alright, to more elaborate, I'm just gonna start naming stuff and you tell me, you just put a pin on it. Do you like magicians, warriors, monsters, like creatures of the dark, insects, dinosaurs, dragons. I'm trying to think of something else. Fairies. Like what type of out of those categories was oh, okay.
Don't
that was
forget
kind of cool.
Beast cards.
Beast cards. Reptiles, robots. Yeah, whatever. There's everything and everything. So, like, if you have something that sparks an interest, we could probably work around making a deck for you that way.
For example,
could you wait? So this is what I got. What is that? Did you see what just happened? What did that say? You found a new.
I missed it.
Something or other.
Oh, see, that's telling you those are those secret decks I told you about. So since you collected like a collective amount of, like, say in your decks you got cards that are similar to one another, it's giving you a secret deck that you could go and pull from that specific structure deck.
So how do I do that?
You can it's on the side right there where you see secret decks on the right side. Basically, those are cards that came up similar to your to like a lot like duplicates of it. And that's basically saying, out of this deck, you got a lot of these cards. Out of this deck, you got a lot of these cards. Out of this deck, you got a lot of these cards. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Those right there, those are master. Those are master decks. And what you're doing is that since you got a lot of duplicates of that card, they're granting you access to that master deck's pull. It's not giving you the master deck. It's only giving you cards out of that master deck. Does that make sense?
Do I only get to choose one, or do I get them all?
You can choose whatever one, but it wouldn't make sense to because some cards don't relate to one another.
So what should I do then?
Okay, so that's what I was trying to tell you. I'm trying to get an idea of what type of person you want to be. Do you like?
I kind of like this.
Which one?
Fabled Gods.
Okay.
Fabled Gods. Okay, let's take a look at that.
Yep.
Click on it.
So
It's taking a while.
Yep.
Click yes. There's a little bit of lag, like I said.
Yeah. Let's see.
Okay, so go to featured cards. So this looks like it's going to be a synchro deck.
Yeah, yep.
Featured cards, and basically, okay, so this is this deck's master deck. So this is showing you all these feature cards. It's a part of its master deck, and so when you use your gems to buy this pack, it's going to give you cards out of this master deck and maybe some rando cards as well.
Okay, so how do I do it?
Go back out of this. I'm trying to see, are these like beast creatures? Beast monsters? Beast warriors?
Click on a card if you can.
Yeah, go back to featured. I bet. These creatures actually look cool.
I've never seen this before.
I've never seen it either.
No,
it looks kind of cool.
This would help Chris because this is Fabled Creatures. This is a fantasy deck.
Okay. Click. Wait, that's what it says as far as its attribute or its whatever.
Yeah.
What should I click on?
I've never heard of fabled creatures.
Click on the unicorn. Yeah, it's a fiend deck. It's a fiend beast.
Nice.
It's fantasy.
Yeah, there you go. I had a feeling Fiend would have been his thing.
So I want to buy packs to this?
You could, yeah.
If you're interested in it, then yes. Right now, you're only looking at as far as a cosmetic sign. Okay, so also, this is what this deck is telling you. Before you buy that, you see where it says... Oh, you bought it anyway, you son of a bitch. I was going to teach you about how this deck kind of operates a little bit.
So, we know what he wants. He wants like a fantasy fable kind of deck.
Okay, we can work with that.
Yeah, big time, because there's tons of cards he can use for that, or like how he wants to proceed it.
Ooh, super rare, super rare, super rare. You got a synchro card. That's good. So that white card that you got, that's a synchro card. That's going to be a card that's from your extra deck. So basically, this is how the game operates. This is how I'm going to explain the game to it, like its basic details. The way you win your game is with your extra deck.
All the time.
The one on the left.
All the time, unless your deck is not centered on extra deck cards. There are some decks that are not centered on extra deck. That kind of balances the whole old Yu-Gi-Oh before extra deck, if that makes any sense.
Oh yeah.
But like 85 to 90% of the time, your deck is going to be won by extra deck cards. And your extra deck cards, they're going to act like, you know, an effect card regardless, but they're usually more broken.
What is that? What is that?
You got basically an ultra rare in there.
Yep. That glowing one, that's gonna be a beauty. Watch. Was it? Ooh, he got the very top.
He got a duplicate. He got a duplicate.
Yeah.
So what is that? So is that a? Can I?
So you got a key. So what it symbolizes that sometimes when you get enough of those, or if not, you can get it right now. I'm not sure. You can use that for one free pull of a deck, which is going to be the deck that you're using right now, or the one that categorizes for that card. Which is, since it's fabled creatures, it's going to pull from that master deck that you had, or that you're pulling from. If that makes sense. So when you get duplicates in a draw, they sometimes reward you one free pull from that card's duplicate. Or the master deck of that card's duplicate.
I'm trying to see what would be a good deck for him to use. So we can build up his deck.
I would just buy a whole just do the whole money, man.
You know what? I think he should try the Gem Knights.
Look at that.
Yeah, another ultra rare in there. I mean, he's kind of already pulling from this a lot, but he could probably use his Gem Knights fabled creature or beast creatures. They are beast creatures, I think.
How are these ultra rare if I got 3 of them now?
Actually,
like I said, they're on their own category. That just means that card's good. Yeah. Oh, they're elementals?
The elementals, Pyro, Aqua, and Thunder. All fusion and
oh, so it's kind of like what's it called?
Elemental Halo.
Neo Spaceman?
Yeah, yeah. You know what?
They just brought that fusion card back from the Neo Spaceman card, and that card is broken.
Chris, if I can see a deck that you can rock, you would definitely go hardcore with the Gladiator Beast.
I can see that.
Yeah, dude, like, oh my god. Gladiator Beasts are fucking nasty.
Or like Viking.
Yeah.
Now,
Although
how do I make a deck then?
You go into edit deck, and then you just make a deck in that area.
So wait, what is this here? What is this?
Those are all packs you unlocked. By buying packs, those random cards
Yeah,
you get.
As you open up packs, you got duplicates of certain cards. So it's kind of giving you like, oh, you got duplicates of this card, so you can make possibly a master deck out of it. That if you want to. These things only last for like a day. Doesn't mean you can't access it. It just you have to access it.
So I go to my deck then?
Yep, you go to the main screen.
Yeah, you go to deck.
Okay, how do I make the gods thing? How do I do it?
The Fabled Gods?
Yeah.
So the thing is you don't have a master deck of the Fabled Gods yet. So you do have cards of it, but I don't think you have enough cards to make a deck out of it. Does that make sense? That's why I was trying to.
Okay.
That's what I was going to tell you.
Can I sell something to get gems to buy a deck?
How many? Not for Fabled Gods. They only give you like certain master decks. It's random.
Hold on. Just go to the power of the dragon real quick.
What do I do?
Did you already go through your gems?
Yeah.
Go to view, copy, and delete deck.
You'll have to probably play mode.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So you can boost this one up instantly with the story mode. Okay, that's the one.
Is the dragon one? Is that the Blue Eyes one?
Yeah, this is the Blue Eyes one he was rocking earlier.
I heard a lot of people have a lot of luck with that one in the beginning.
Yes, Blue is Summoning Dragon and Lord of Death. Those two.
See, I went the pendulum way, but I've heard a lot of people be successful with Blue Eyes deck.
So how can I get? Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm just gonna look at something. So if I go to shop, okay, the secret pack for the Fabled Gods is only 100 gems. All I need is 80 gems. How can I get 80 gems really quickly?
Story mode.
Story mode, yeah.
How do I do that?
So we'll show you. Go out to the main screen. And then you go to solo.
Oh, I'm about to get my ass kicked by the computer now.
No, it teaches you. Give it a second. Now, this right here, story mode, allows you to access cards in that story, and it will give you a starter deck from that story. And it'll teach you how to use it. You can build your decks based off these story modes.
Okay, so apparently I completed the tutorial. What do I do? Go here?
Yep, so what you want to start with, if I had to give my suggestion, would be Dual Training or the Warriors of the Six Elemental Lords, which that one, you might be able to start out and rock with that. But let's start with this one.
Oh, they give you cards to do this too.
Yep, they give you cards.
What should I choose?
Oh, you gotta go online with it. It's like you have to follow the path.
No, I go random, going first, or going second?
You go going first.
And Chris, it was nothing against you what I was saying. I know you were, I know you were joking.
Oh yeah, dude, no big deal, bro.
It's like teaching, like Yu-Gi-Oh is like.
Very difficult.
And no offense,
for some people.
since, or it's not only that. It's especially for someone who's never seen Yu-Gi-Oh played ever. So it's at this point, it's like teaching Monkey how to play chess.
I get you. So it's that. So
I taught one of my friends, and it took me a while to get. He actually has a good deck now. One good solid deck, and that's all I can really say is that he has good one. One good one. He did Cipher cards. They're alright. They're just annoying because they assimilate cards.
Alright, well,
And another thing is, how do you like to play a game? Like, do you like being the guy who negates stuff, or do you like to bring a lot of guys into the field and then like work with it that way, or like?
well, the thing is, I don't know what I want to do because I don't know what it's available to me to do. If that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, no, it does. It does. But the thing is, that what makes it hard for us to explain it is because when you go into Yu-Gi-Oh, by knowing previous knowledge, you typically have, even if you're like a day one vanilla Yu-Gi-Oh, and Yu-Gi-Oh's been like evolved since vanilla version of Yu-Gi-Oh, of course, by a lot. And so usually people have an idea what type of deck they want to make already. Like typically one they've got already worked with before. But since you have no idea, you can't start a deck. The only deck that I would recommend is the Cybernetics one, but you have to have cards similar to that to kind of make it work. I mean, you could buy that master deck more than once so you can get duplicates of that card. Having duplicates of card is usually not a bad thing. But
now, what's considered a monster?
All those 10 cards you see.
So these are called monsters?
Those are monsters.
So,
I'm actually gonna
so check this out. This says one Turner plus one or more non-Turners monsters.
Okay, so that's a synchro monster. Okay, so what it is that monster, there's one of those monster is gonna be, it's gonna say like in the description down below, it's gonna say, say for example, it's a beast monster. It'll say beast/tuner, and then that's it, or something, and then maybe something a little bit after. But it's gonna say tuner in the name. Basically, that card is a tuner monster.
What about
and so what
thing?
it's saying. Wait, let me clarify so you don't get confused. With that synchro monster, it said one tuner monster and one non-tuner monster.
Yeah.
Is that what it said? So
one
basically, what you
plus one or more non-tuner monsters.
Okay, so basically, what that's saying is that what level does it say that synchro monster is?
Like 6.
Okay, so basically, what you got to do is to summon that synchro monster from your extra deck. Is that you have to have a tuner monster and maybe one or more tuner or non-tuner monsters that equal level 6.
That equal level 6?
Does that make sense?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So what about this one? So this one says 2 level 4 monsters. So that means I gotta have 2 level 4 monsters out there to summon this thing?
Let me guess, is that an XC's monster, XYZ?
Yeah. Hold on,
Yes, so that's how you summon XYZ's monsters from your extra deck.
Okay.
What you do is you have to read the description, and it'll tell you how to summon it.
Okay.
Some of them are a little bit more elaborate to summon, but it just takes a lot more to. Basically, that deck has to be centerized for that card.
Okay.
Like it's. We'll get to it when you run across it,
What
so
were
I
you
don't
saying,
confuse you.
Ethan? What were you saying, Ethan? Yeah.
I can't believe she's trying to blame the dogs for that turd.
My dog
It's funny.
stepped on a pee.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it was funny because the way like Johnny Depp was like, it's like explaining to like the court that he's like, I have these teacup-sized Yorkie, and there was no way in hell those things made those turds.
Yeah, she's never gonna get that.
Yeah, that girl was weird.
Yeah, no. Weird
Don't get me
is
wrong.
understood.
I'd bang her, but I wouldn't.
Oh no. Oh, by the way,
She's alright.
You just said that in the video.
Well, I mean, I'm saying she didn't look that bad. Like when she's in like the Aquaman shit, like she doesn't look bad. I would say she's like a I would say she's a C- to C+.
Not even. I'd say a D.
But that doesn't do with looks. Shitting in the bed doesn't. There's.
Hey.
I'm pretty sure. Hey, I'm gonna tell you one thing. Women are disgusting creatures, but we love them. Like, if... I'm telling you, just the fact that they bleed out of their hoo-ha once a month is like, you know, disgusting to me. And then their shit just open all the time. They're just naturally just disgusting creatures. That's why I'm gay. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, what am I looking at? Oh, is this Meat Crayon? Or Meat Canyon or whatever? I say Crayon.
I didn't think about that either. He could also do the glider, not the glider, what do you call it? The Battle Ords.
Yeah, true. I wouldn't overwhelm him though. Do you have any other questions?
I will probably as time goes on.
We will make you a Yu-Gi-Oh master, don't you worry.
Someone forged many moons ago? What the fuck? She doesn't look good in the courtroom, by the way, but when she was a little bit skinnier. Yeah.
I'm sorry when I say this. How did anyone not call her out like you just did a line of coke and a fucking tissue, you dumb bitch?
Oh, there was a video of her pulling out a bottle out of her coat, and as soon as the police officer walked by, like she opened the bottle like to go to drink it, like she was halfway there, and as soon as the cop came, she closed the lid before even drinking it and put it back in her pocket.
Your Honor, we the jury find Amber Heard guilty of defamation against Jack Sparrow.
I'm waiting for the twist. Oh, okay, that's the twist. Usually there's always something crazy that goes on with this shit.
I think that's a great idea.
What the fuck?
Why'd they hit her lawyer like she didn't do shit? What's with this guy who's got a weird face just going up and down? You know what I'm talking about though? Like that random guy, everyone looks...
This is doing great.
Yeah, that one was weird. Yeah, it was kind of weird.
Broke my tooth on a fucking tangle. Believe me, I'm not touching those fuckers again.
What does this mean? Dave, are you still watching this?
Mm-hmm. Yes, activate the effect.
I was actually still watching it. I was just...
I'm actually watching it on my TV.
What does this mean?
In order to activate your card's effect, you have to detach one of your materials.
What should I
Yeah,
do?
so the way XCs work is that they have effects, but the cards that you use to summon it, you only have that amount to work with as far as effects are concerned.
Basically, think of in D&D a slime that absorbs things, and then it detaches what it like absorbs in order to attack. That's basically the gist of it.
Yeah. So yeah, basically the
Oh,
same.
I see.
That's how XC's monsters work.
What's
So you only have
two?
2 chances. Sometimes you have more than 2 chances, but it just depends on like how the card's description reads.
Some cards
you
require
sh-
2 of the same number of stars, or multiple, or particular types, depending on their elements or their type of card they are. So now you have a Toon Warrior, right?
Yeah.
That's a tuner card.
So what do I do with
Now
it?
you can
You see how it
summon
says Warrior Tuner? So you have a
Yeah.
level 3. Okay, so hey. So for example, you said like you were talking about that level 6 synchro monster.
Yeah.
So what you do for this one is you would put him down, and then if you had another non-tuner monster that was level 3 as well, you can use those 2 cards to summon and make that synchro monster. Does that make sense?
Okay, yeah.
But it would have to be a non-tuner monster. So if you had 2 tuner monsters, it wouldn't work.
Sometimes you can actually use your black XYZ cards to summon those cards as well, but you also have to make sure that the requirements are exact.
Yeah. Oh, why'd you put that in defense mode?
But
That what you just did?
no.
No, he almost
Oh.
but he backed out.
That card basically can attack twice, by the way.
So what should I do? Attack?
What I would use is I would use that tuner monster to attack the defense monster, and then attack twice with the XC's monster.
Because that base down could be anything, let alone it could have higher defense based on your attack rates.
Yeah, I just figured that 1600 was a pretty decent for attack for a defense monster.
15 to
You gotta
16
treat your
is
life
about
points
average.
as like a lot of people like to hog their life points like it's like their
Oh,
bread
God.
and like they're like it like that's it about the game. But life points is just another resource.
You can use life points as currency or to keep yourself in the game longer. You can even add onto them or subtract them depending on what you do.
There's even some cards that that use your life points to like decrease other people's life points, or using the life points to assimilate for an attack, like using your life points as far as to
Oh!
like add on to attack
Uh-oh.
points for a card,
Okay, well that...
or you can use it to negate an effect like I did in my last game with Dave.
Mhm.
I'm getting off this game, but I'll sit on the... Oh, wait. If I leave this chat...
I'm on watching YouTube through my TV while in the party, and that's all I did is mute the TV and chat over.
Yeah. I just have... I have to turn off my PlayStation because I have a storage device attached to it. Actually, maybe if I just disconnect the storage device, the extended storage, I won't have to worry about it going to rest mode.
Now, as you can see, some spell and trap cards work for particular cards that it was meant to. For example, like what you just did. It allowed you to bust out that particular monster because it's in the description. I feel like you need to sit down and watch Yu-Gi-Oh! For a day.
Yeah, well...
Like, would that actually
Regular
help me,
Yu-Gi-Oh!
though?
Yeah.
It would let you teach. It would teach you the logistics of things, like the basic principle, but it won't teach you the extra summoning, the extra deck summoning. And Yu-Gi-Oh! Honestly, it kind of works like a mix of D&D and Yu-Gi-Oh because like the way they play the game is not consistent on how we play it sometimes. Like
Right.
like saying, for example, like using the flames of the dragon to melt the ice of a card to reduce its attack points. That's not a thing, unless the effects like state it. You know what I'm saying? Like in Yu-Gi-Oh, they had
Also,
shit like that. Like, you know that would. Oh, the moon was out, so that means I got like extra attack points. Like, no, that's not how that works. Sorry, you're trying to say something.
Oh. That was good. If you look up on YouTube, it could. There's also people who I've spent time and like teaching people about like facts, you know, moves, techniques, stuff like that. They've actually done a whole shit list. Even if you want to, like, let's say, I'm looking for Viking deck. There is a tutorial of a person of what cards you need and show you how to use them too.
Yeah, I mean that's how I was. Like I like figured out a type of card, like a type of deck that I want to do, and then I use that principle, and then I base my deck off someone else's, and then I branch off that deck.
Right. I mean, look at me, for example. My deck is basically, I love the Dark Rebellion Dragon. Not only because of how nasty its effect is, but how easy it gets out. I grew up loving Black Luster Soldier and Dark Magician.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make a medieval deck.
I won.
Almost. And boom.
You won.
And your fucking rabbit just did a dab.
I didn't even see that happen.
Playing
Yeah,
the story mode, is it helping a little bit?
Yeah, it is actually.
Now that card right there is fucking obese. If you had that in your deck, you could have like fucked with me and Mikey a little bit too.
Yeah, it's pretty
There you
good.
go, Monster
Now,
of the
some cards they only prohibit, they only allow you to have like one or two in the deck because they're too OP.
Yep.
So that card that you just got, it's a good card that they limited down to just one in a deck.
Two.
Oh, is there two now?
Yeah, you're allowed to have two. You can't go any past three on that one Rengeki.
Oh, I probably might add another Regeki to some of my decks now.
Because I think I rocked two in my deck.
Unless you had something to pull out from the graveyard.
Or it could be its twin, the other one. There's two Rengekis. There's the little one and then there's the big one.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. It's kind of like Mirror Force. Regeki and Mirror Force are almost similar.
You can use two, maybe three of the cards, but it's limited. Because you can't have more than like 3 cards of the same variety in your deck.
Yeah.
Unless they're different. Like, say, let's use a good example. Okay, Toon Warrior. You can have 2 Toon Warriors in your deck, but you cannot have 3.
Yeah. That's the same thing with Metal Dragon. You can only have 2 in them, not 3.
I see a guy that, like, basically, you know what? The main reason that is because of that one episode with fucking all the Exodia pieces.
Yeah.
We all know it.
Yeah. And you know what the funny thing is Chris doesn't even know playing online about those decks that just summons Exodia on the first turn.
I hate that fucking deck because
There's nothing you can do. It's like nothing you really can do unless you have something to like negate it, and even then it doesn't do anything. It has to be a legit deck that negates effects,
Right.
or like traps or card effects.
If you want, ask Reaper about it sometimes, and he could even tell you some ideas for the for deck building.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
My brother fucking spent $1,000 for a complete Blue Eye deck, and it was tournament.
Nice.
And then he ended up losing it to his fucking ex because she stole the goddamn cards.
Damn.
We fucking cried, dude. I was sad.
I bet.
Was no point. Oh wait, what was that? I'm sorry.
Why, he gave me health. Why?
Okay, so his particular, he's trying to do a move, giving you how one monster can turn one. You could do that actually to attack.
Yeah, but it'll get rid of my. Wait, what?
One monster. You can. It doesn't say from the field. What do you think, Monkey? Is that from the hand or from the field?
I was to say, tribute one monster, then target one card your opponent controls, destroy it. Oh, so what's this gonna do is basically, it's gonna tribute your Xyz monsters that's on the field, and you target one card. No, but I wouldn't use that. I would cancel that because you have a decent card on the field right now. You don't want to destroy it just to destroy that face down card.
Right.
Now maybe if you had that tuner card, but even then, you want to save those trap cards for more when like
you're about to get fucked.
Yeah, when he reveals what that card is. But if you attack it with that 1600, you don't have to worry about it. So I would basically when you put in the reason why I told you that I normally don't play with someone like how you were playing in the beginning, because I usually deal with someone who attacks in the beginning because they're not as afraid. I would cancel that. It's gonna prompt you every time. It's gonna be annoying. Okay, so he put that, so you're gonna have to use that one, yeah. But at least you're able to figure out what that card does.
Now the big bitch of the whole situations are those trap cards or spell cards, because that could really fuck with you. That's basically a risk. Which turned out well. I noticed that he's a powerhouse. He likes to get the big cards, leave them on the field, and then a full frontal assault. So he needs a deck that will allow him to bust out powerful cards.
Wait, what did his card say? He keeps healing.
He's using a spell card to draw one card to his hand and give you life points in return. Okay, here's a good. Let's go through what you got in your hand. You got a 3-star. Yep, there you go. Boom.
Which one?
You can special. Go with that one. Gaia Saber.
Yeah, I'm here.
Wait, why do I have to send 3 of them?
I saw that you sent me something.
You can get rid of your black one right there, and it'll bust out a higher powerful monster. Basically, you're getting a monster with 26 from 21. And you just did your first link summon. Boom. Now, do you want to explain to him about the link summoning? What the arrows mean?
Nah. You got it. Unless you don't understand link summoning.
He hasn't watched V-Wings.
Well, I'm talking about you.
Me? I've actually yet to finish it. I stopped at... what do you call it? Pendulum. I'm close to finishing the Pendulum arc.
Nice. I was gonna say if you knew how to...
Okay, so here's a good card, Chris. You set that, if they attack you, you can activate that and automatically summon a monster from your graveyard.
Alright, say that again, Dave.
So, if you were attacked, you can activate that trap and summon a monster from your graveyard.
So should I put this out there then?
You could, but it looks like this guy, this NPC is not going to be attacking. I think it wants you to use the effect of the other card. For some fucking reason. So I would wait and place down another card and activate the card effect.
Oh, he hit me with some stuff. So I could use this now, or should I, to bring back the other thing?
You could, yes. You can activate it anytime you want, really, because it seems like it's not going to do anything. That's a good idea to get like a feel of the card. So, yeah, let's say if you want to summon back your dragon, right? Or you can activate that and get rid of one of the cards that you either, the one you summon back, or keep the high level one. Once it says activate. That's a nasty looking fucking card. Jesus. Yep.
Hello?
Hello.
It got quiet. I have no clue. Hell yeah. I'm like low-key like passing out here.
So do I have to complete all of these to get gems?
Not all of them, but you get a lot. Like playing story, like you'll get.
No, what I'm saying
thousands.
is, so I just did 2 duels. Have I got any gems for that, or do I have to complete all of these?
I think you've probably already gotten some gems. I'm not sure. You'll have to double check on the main menu.
But by completing all of them, they basically give you a free deck.
Yeah. You know what is funny is like me like every time I hear you guys go silent, I think like the PlayStation like shut off or something like that. And I literally woke up to like catching myself snore. It was weird.
Mm-hmm.
Like I heard it, I'm like, oh, they hear it, and you guys are like kind of talking, so I'm like, oh, they didn't hear it. Go.
I'm enjoying watching Chris play Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I can feel like he has a spark in his eye that he's enjoying. He's enjoying it.
Or maybe frustration.
Not frustration. I think he's curious on like all the shit.
Yeah, he's curious, all right. Bi-curious.
That's fucked up, Mike.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Dun, dun, dun. Actually, it took me forever to understand it because I literally watched the anime and I'm like, I could do this, no you can't. I could do this, no you can't. I had to learn.
I suck. I suck at Yu-Gi-Oh!
No, you don't.
Oh, I can't do shit. Okay, I fucked up. That's alright.
That's why you have more than one turn.
Shit. That's not good. Oh, he did some things with stuff. Oh, he did some things with stuff. Oh, he did some things with stuff. Fuck.
Also, Chris, if you look up, like, if you want particularly, like, let's say you want a samurai deck, just look up Samurai Yu-Gi-Oh decks, and it will also give you an idea.
Yeah.
Personally, if you ever, like, want to rock something to your favorite nature, start out with a Dark Magician deck, or, Christ, a 6 Samurai deck. You could literally whoop anyone's ass with a 6 Samurai deck, if you know how to use them right, which is not hard. Go to sleep, Mikey.
I'm trying not to. I'm watching him play. Well, I'm watching someone play. He's such a loser. I'm just kidding. Right now, yeah, it's 1 for me. It's like 113. 113. And I have work at 7.
Same.
Uh-huh. Your dad has a talent for Yu-Gi-Oh, man. Look at him.
Only because I think this deck is better than my dragon deck because I'm able to do things.
Yeah. Well, you didn't have that many cards in your extra deck, by the way, and you just like, you literally have to get like the right cards to like summon 5 dragons at a time. And that's if someone's being merciful with you. That burden, that mighty of the burden or whatever that he had, basically kind of put a lot of things that you could do at a halt.
Oh, he got 2 out. Fuck. Oh, he brought it back out. Oh.
I've never played Fallout 1. I started the series playing Fallout 3.
Same.
I'll tell you what, Fallout 3 and New Vegas are one of my favorites. Or actually both of my favorites. Oh nice, I forgot. Fallout 3 takes place in... forgot. Oh yeah, it was Washington DC. You're right. Yeah, Nevada. I remember those little lizards. I forgot what you call them in New Vegas. Yeah. They were kind of cute.
Fucking geckos.
Yeah. Was there romance in that game? No. I didn't like that power cell that you had to do for like the new ones. I mean, it seemed more realistic. I didn't like that though. Like I'm talking about for Fallout 4. Fallout 4 wasn't that bad either, but I didn't like that power cell that you had to put for the power suit. Like fuck that. Like
I thought it was stupid.
yeah, it wasn't something. I mean, I get it. I get why they made it. They like just to add another mechanic to the game, but then you couldn't haul around power suits. You would have to like put your power suits in your like in your like areas of living, and you would have to have like multiple power suits. You know what I mean? Like, I'm good with that. I'd rather just like to have different types of power suits. You know, I wouldn't want to haul or have a whole bunch of slots of power suits in my house.
Not to mention, when fucking your settlement gets under fucking attack, they go for them and they're using them without power cells. Like,
yeah. Yeah, no, I didn't like that. I'd rather just like. Yeah.
Hey, I can't wait to see Fallout 5 and what they're gonna do next.
Yeah. I mean, 76 had potential. It's just they
fucked it up so bad in the beginning.
Yeah, they fucked it up bad.
I'm sorry.
Like I said, it had potential to be decent. It's just they royally fucked that game.
Literally, I remember the first release. Everyone was so excited to play this game.
I know.
And when they did, they're like, the main thing that made Fallout is the civilizations, the NPCs.
Yeah, the NPCs. Once you get rid of that, like, what was the game? The game was just shooting. It's just a hack and it's just a hack and slash. That's all you're doing.
And God forbid the giant fucking bats. Oh, I hated those fucking things. Fucking spit acid at you, and I was sitting there like, you motherfuckers.
The NPCs is what made that game. The missions, like I know they had the bulletin, but like the missions, like getting rid of the missions from the NPCs.
I gotta go
like,
if you go to missions, you can unlock gems.
This one? Where?
Go up to the top and go to the missions or the flag with the 7. Now go to life. Yep, lifetime. There you go. Claim all rewards. Now go back to your games.
Okay, so go to deck. And then, do I click this? Or where do I go to? Oh, I gotta shop.
Yep, shop.
Don't dip on me, guys. I still need your advice.
We're not leaving. I'm still awake, buddy.
I want a secret pack. And that
So,
is gonna
actually,
be...
if you go push R1, and you can skip the packs for something better.
Wait, what?
Push R1. I'll show you. Now, if you go to R1, look at, there you go. Rage of Cypher, right there.
But that's not the Gods pack that I wanted, right?
No, but that is a full deck. You get all the cards in the deck.
How do I get that for the Gods thing, though?
Well, I believe it unlocks over time, right, Mike?
Say again?
Alright, so I'm showing him the structured decks section with all of his gems. He's right now he was looking at the Rage of Cypher I was showing him.
Oh, okay. It's a good deck. What was your question about it?
So he wants the god deck. So I told him if he buys more cards, he will unlock the structure deck, if I remember correct.
Yeah, that's correct.
These
So like
cards
if you
right here,
yeah,
Chris, is nasty. This deck is nasty.
Okay, so I bought it.
Yeah, it is a nasty fucking deck.
Now I
tell
still
you right
have,
now.
I still have money. Can I buy the god thing or?
You can't buy the deck. You have to unlock it, but you can go buy more cards. Yes.
What is this? What is this then?
That's the fabled. That's the fabled gods one.
But that's not. That's not the deck.
That's not the deck. That's just like a booster pack or like a pack of like cards.
So how do I unlock the? Okay, you know what? I got an idea. That's what we're doing.
Or you could just do that by a whole shitload of them. Let's see what you got. Don't skip it. Let's watch this. I love the animations for the pack openings.
I actually do too.
It's nice just to go.
Now, what's them keys for again?
The keys are basically, from what Mikey said, freebies for opening. They basically unlock more cards. They're designated to that card. So let's say the one card you're on now, the green card, right? If it had a key on it, it opens the booster pack section for a limited time. It's like it unlocks a glimpse of the pack so you can get that, go with that card.
What does pickup mean?
That means you picked up new cards.
Okay.
So like, let's see, with this one, this is a normal pack, right? It goes through, and you see new, all new, but if you see pickup, that means you picked it up. That's the card, like all the cards from that particular pack. Now, sometimes when you have special effects, you'll see like a random guy with swords come at you. That's a good sign. Now there you go. See the key that went from the card that you already got?
Yeah, yeah.
That basically unlock the pack for you that you can open.
Why did that one spin?
So that means that that's a rare card and that's new. Or a card you've never gotten before. So if it's rare, it spins all the time. That's it. Boom, 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 boom. It'll shake and then boom. So you just got a super rare card. And another pack open. You got Kaido now. Huh? Let's see. Don't fall asleep, Mike.
Trying not to.
Ooh. Oh, nice one. Nice synchro. Oh, the King of Feral Imps. Oof. That one's not bad. That's one nasty little bastard. Imp cards. Oh. Nope. They're okay, but not for them. They're up. You're gonna get another key in a second. There you go. Now, if you go to that purple card, that is a fusion card. As your 10-pack purchase had no ultra rares, you are guaranteed. Ooh. Let's see. A couple new packs as well. By playing the story mission, like I said, you'll be able to unlock more gems to do stuff like this. Now, mind you, the more packs you open, you get duplicates. You can sacrifice those duplicates, like Mikey said, to purchase cards that go for that deck. You can even search up the deck that you want and see what cards you have and make a copy to fill in the gaps of that deck.
Okay, so now how do I make it deck?
How do you make it? Okay, so you exit back out.
And now what?
Then you go to the deck option on the main screen.
Now I bought a bunch of packs. Can I take those packs and create a deck?
Yeah, as long you can definitely just push the plus right there. You can make your own deck. Now the Rage of Cypher one, yeah, if you want, you can also view and you can read the effects how they work together too.
Alright, can I pick from specific decks to make this deck?
You could. You can
How do I
even
do
search
that?
up. You would have to search up the deck.
Okay, so
And then
what was
and
it?
then-
Fabled Gods or something?
Fabled Gods. Yep. That wouldn't be in the card list though. Fuck, Mikey would know where to look up decks. Because you can copy people's decks on here. But it sounds like he's sleeping.
Oh wow, this is so in depth, bro.
Oh, there you go. You can read what kind of cards there are too.
Okay, so hold on 1 second here. So, I want to see something.
Oh, go back to your deck. I think I figured out how you can do it.
Okay, yeah. I just want to see something. Where would I go? Structured deck? Nothing opened up, did it?
No, not from the looks of it. Which is weird because sometimes it does it, sometimes it don't, but it's
Okay,
supposed to.
so go to deck. Okay, then what?
Alright, if you push deck, look. Public deck search right there. Push square.
Okay, now what?
Now, if you do, what you need to do is push triangle on Fabled God. It'll give you a deal of what you're looking for. Oh, deck's fine. Okay. Hold on. Let me see if I can get the name of the deck for you. Fabled Gods, right? So what you want to look is Fabled Gods, a Fable. trying to see if I can find the name of the fucking deck itself, because it should be Fabled Gods. Here's a good representation. Cards that you can look at people's decks like this, and if you wanted to copy their deck and modify it for your own self, you could as well.
Okay, yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, I just want to use the Fabled God cards, so how would I do that exactly? Like,
You would have to find someone who has built a deck with them.
okay. Alright, you know what? Huh.
There you go. Look at those. There's a bunch of structure decks right there.
Yeah, but I don't
You
see
could
the
actually-
Fabled God ones.
Yeah, no. It should be on one of those, so someone has probably not. I think that's a random built deck from the cards. No one's actually made a deck with it. Like, see right there? What I was saying that you should try to use right there is the gem that's resolution.
Which
That
one?
one's
This
not.
one?
Nope, it's the one on the very bottom of the white box. Or that one, the Synchro Unity's not bad. Magic Pendulum, that's more advanced. But these are Elemental Knights, which they are a badass, and you can unlock those. Now you'll
Do
see
I
that.
own these cards?
No, but you can own them. If you trade in cards that you have, you can get copies of them. So let's say you push on a card.
What's happening?
Those cards are, yeah, see how you can put those you put those cards back out like that? That's put
Oh,
in-
I see.
Yep. And there is I forgot how you do, what do you call it, how you do it. But you can trade in cards that you bought from booster packs to acquire the material to get those cards.
So all these are cards I own.
Yep. Think of it as your little storage trunk of old
Oh
cards.
my god, there's so many, bro. Fucking,
Mm-hmm.
like, literally, look at my little slider.
Oh, I know
these, These ones I don't own, right?
Those are ones that you own. If they're blacked out or darkened, that means you do not have. Or they're already being used in a deck.
Oh, okay.
So if you keep scrolling down,
Oh, wait. Maybe I shouldn't try to make my own deck right now. Only because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
I would, if you wanted to, stick with the one you just bought, the Rage of Cypher.
You know what? Hold on, wait a second. How much? Can I delete this? How do I delete this?
You want to delete the deck?
Well, there's nothing in it anyway, right? So how can I get rid of it? Well, I'll leave it there. Okay. All right. So I'm
Yep.
gonna create a new deck. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what is the standard thingies that you need for a deck?
You need an even amount of spell, trap, and monster.
Okay. So hold on. Let's start with the extra deck. How many cards should be in the extra deck?
I think usually there is a limit, but I don't know the extra limit. Main deck, I know you could have up to like 50 cards max, nothing more. Actually,
Well, okay. So you have to have how many cards in a deck?
50.
50. So
That's how much.
of that 50,
use.
how many standard extra deck cards go in there?
I think up to 20 or 25.
Up to 20, but 20's crazy, right? You really need 20 in there?
No, not really. I mean, it all depends on like how many possibilities you can.
Like,
don't
what
know
do
what
you
the-
use commonly?
Like personally for me,
Yeah.
I would say 10
10?
max.
Okay, 10.
Yeah, depending how
So let's do
because you
this.
gotta
Okay.
think.
Let's see. What kind of cards go into the extra deck?
That would be the black cards, the fusion cards, and the white cards. So normally, if you go to up on top, it would be if you go up to the types of cards,
Card type, okay.
it'll be on the very top next to monsters.
Okay, so
It would XYZ.
XYZ is one.
Yep, it's right next to. Yep.
Okay.
Nope.
It's right here. I clicked it.
Oh, you did. All right. And
Okay,
then
so these are all my XYZ cards right here, right?
Yep. When you go back, when you push OK, it will show all the XYZ.
And all this other shit I don't know. Okay.
Yep. So the XYZ cards, as you can see, they're highlighted and they're white. The other ones are darkened, right? You also can see that they have a little number at the bottom right of the card. So, for example, you have one of each of those ones that are highlighted or that are light, or two or more. Those you can put into a custom deck.
Once a turn, you can also XYZ summon Galaxy Eye Cypher Extra by using a Cypher Dragon monster you control as material transfer to this card. You can detach two materials from the card, blah 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 blah. Okay. So let's go with the first thing. I want something that's powerful as fuck, and it looks like that. Like that one, that one. This one's stronger. 3 level 9 monsters. If this card has a Cypher card as XYZ material, it gains this effect. Once a turn, you can detach up to 3. So you tell some current monster you control can attack your opponent directly for the rest of the turn. Except this card also for each material detached. Take control of Take control of one opponent. Space the monster and put it under base, but while this effect is applied, they have their effects negated and their attack becomes weak. Okay, so boom, imagine that. Okay. Now, what types of cards you said go into the extra deck?
Like that.
No. So how many? What types of
Fusions,
fusions?
synchro,
Okay. So hold on. So fusions,
synchro,
synchro,
pendulum,
pendulum,
and link.
and link. Okay. So we got one XYZ.
Yep. Usually you could do link and you can do rituals as well, but the rituals are a bitch because sometimes when you need a ritual, you need original what do you call it? A spell card for the ritual. For example, if you wanted that particular dragon right there, that's you have in your extra right now.
Right here. What's up? I don't understand. Wait, what? I didn't. Oh, that's weird. That's not me, bro. I only put one bear in myself, and that's at fucking the prison. So So yeah, I didn't do the rest of the shit, bro. Sorry.
Hey, did you ban Lilo and Stitch?
Who?
That one guy, Lilo and Stitch something?
Who, me?
Yeah, when
No, I
you
did
got
not.
an altercation with him or something?
Not that I remember.
The guy you got mad at a couple days ago?
Can you try to remind me, man?
I waitlisted a couple players. Yeah, apparently he was being snobby in the Discord and kicked him for being a troll.
Hey, you know what? Yeah, possibly, yeah. I don't remember it, but maybe, yeah. Why? What's up?
One of his buddies are like, "Oh, is my group gonna be made?" He's like, "I can't make it. I don't think is Lilo and Stitch." I think Lilo and Stitch was banned. I can't remember what was the altercation.
I can't either. You know, maybe we should take notes on this kind of shit.
Yeah, for future reference. In the meantime, I'm just gonna be like, I didn't see the ticket. I'm sleeping right now. What you mean? There you go. Please tell me it's not a bear. That's even worse. That's scary. Tex, you played Yu-Gi-Oh growing up, right? Oh. I didn't whitelist that other guy since he was being fucking so demanding. Hate to say it, Chris, but I'm getting tired, bud.
Okay.
If you actually want a good idea of what to build for some of their stuff, like I said, the structure decks, if you look at them, it'll give you a good idea in how they work together, and you can even add on to those structure decks too.
Alright, can I save this here and just come back to it later?
Yep, just you exit out.
Okay. I'm gonna build my own shit, bro. Fuck it. I don't know what I'm doing. Tomorrow I'd like to talk to you more about how to do this shit. Like what is needed and everything and yada yada or whatever, so.
Of course. And if you do some research through your phone, it'll give you some good card tips and whatnot from YouTube videos too.
Alright, well, it is almost 1. I'm old as fuck and I'm going to bed. Love
Good
y'all.
night, buddy.
Ethan, love you. I will talk to you tomorrow. You guys have a great evening.